Yo, what's up? AMHM here. So right now I just decided to do a quick basic tutorial on Sky on Fire. How to do basic maneuvers or controls on your plane. And I'm not a professional, but I do have a few hundred hours of flight time in video games at least. And I do have basic understanding of Dogfight at least. So though I'm not the best, if you're struggling, at least I can impart some knowledge to you. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, few reminders on your instruments on the upper right. Always keep your G's in check, and your hand, or rather your finger, always on the throttle. So in a dogfight, you're not just fighting the enemy plane, but also the G-force acting on your body. And in all situation, you want to avoid G-lock. So here's a scenario where I pulled a high G, so I reduced my throttle, slightly reduced the pull on the stick, and then when I regained consciousness, I just went back on track. On average, a person can take between 2 to 5 Gs, but long sustained 6 Gs can be fatal, even to an experienced fighter. As you can see, I did not reduce my throttle and continued pulling hard on my stick. It's because I kept my Gs in check, and it went to 7 Gs for maybe half a second. That's why my vision got blurry, but after that it maintained to lower or less than 6, so that's why we are still good to go. And now we finally managed to get on a 6. Okay, now that the enemy is in front of us, you don't want to go crazy on the trigger. You just want to do few burst fire and try to put a lead between the plane and your reticle. So the reason for the lead is because bullets takes time to travel, and of course your enemy is moving side to side. So when you take the shot without a lead, most likely before the bullet reached them, they have already changed direction. So we hit the enemy pretty bad. The plane is already smoking, and usually this is a good sign, but it doesn't really mean the fight is finished. As long as we are flying, it's not done. But in this case, we have already won. So that's a splash. So here we are on the second round. This is just to give you another example of dogfighting, and into the merge here. So right now we're in a one circle fight. I might explain that in the later videos, but yeah, this is what a one circle fight looks like. So he went for the vertical climb here, and if you have a lot of energy, you might want to follow because they will lose their speed, and of course when they are slow, it's easier to get the kill. But in this case, he did sustain his energy, and right now we're in a rolling scissor, or others call the roll of death. Okay. So what we're doing right now is we're trying to conserve energy, because in a dogfight you don't want to cache all your energy. You want to save it for the opportunity. Just like this one, he did a lot of crazy maneuvers, which in return leads his speed or his energy. And since we maintained ours, we are able to catch up. And at least while maintaining your energy, you want to also sustain your rate, your turning rate, so that of course you can follow the bandit, or at least stay on his tail. So yeah, right now we have his 6, and again, put a lead between the reticle and plane, and also only do burst fire when you're shooting the enemy. So about making a lead, it actually depends on the distance of the plane from you and also his movements. You can see here I'm putting a significant lead because the plane is a bit too far and he's moving fast. But luckily I nailed it, and that's another splash. So that will be for our basic maneuvers, and more tutorial will be coming soon. Hope to see you there, and yeah, hope you had fun with this one and learned something. And yeah, please subscribe, and as always, have fun.